This has been an absolutely crummy week. Oh God, I really hope you can't tell I've been crying. I just had a small mental breakdown this morning. No big deal. I go in today to the school that I'm interviewing with and teach a lesson, and I'm panicked. Like, I don't know why, but I'm panicked. Oh no, I don't want to start crying. I'm about to go into school. The one concern they have about me is my understanding of the content, and I feel like that's what I'm struggling with this lesson. And so how am I supposed to prove myself? I don't know. I'm about to go in to my cooperating school. I'll be here for a few hours, then I head over to the other school to do the lesson, and then I come back here in this afternoon. And I just really hope I don't have another mental breakdown because my mascara is not gonna stay on. This has just been a horrible week. What's going on? Okay, I'm at a school where I'm doing my lesson for the interview process. And not to be dramatic or anything, but I'm either having a heart attack or just have really high anxiety. I don't know which one, but my hand isn't numb. I think that's a sign. I'm just like really nervous about it. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. I know I can be a good teacher in almost all aspects, but I'm just feeling all of a sudden very overwhelmed with like doubt in my ability. And I gotta go in here confident, and I don't have that confidence. So, I don't know what to do about that. And I'm really nervous that the lesson is gonna take longer than I expected, and then what do? I don't know. Because if it was like a normal day, like if this was my classroom, I would just have them finish up the worksheet for homework and we would talk about it the next day. But that doesn't work in this instance. So if it goes over, I'm screwed. I don't know. I'm just not feeling super duper confident with this one at all. And I really don't want to have another mental breakdown after this because I have to go back and teach at the cooperating school. So I can't have a mental breakdown after this. It's a 48-minute class. 48 minutes of possibly humiliating myself, and then I'm done. I'm going in like 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna look through my lesson again and hope that I suddenly just get a burst of confidence, which I'm not feeling, so I'll see you after. Okay, I did it. I seriously thought I was having a heart attack there for a little bit, but I did it. It went well. Like, I feel like I feel like the classroom was really engaged and the lesson was fun and the lab was fun. And I feel like I got the content across, but rough on the timing, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. I could have done so much better if I had had like 10 more minutes. It would have been, I think it would have pushed it over the edge. But I completely ran out of time. So I hope that doesn't like really wreck my chances. The principal said that I will know one way or another in 24 hours. So that's terrifying, but like kind of nice because then I'll know before the weekend one way or the other. So it'll be a weight off my shoulders because just not knowing is what's stressing me out. Like either way, I will take it and it will be what it is. But not knowing is, I don't like that. It's stressful. I'm headed back now. I wanted to get a coffee on the way, and apparently all Starbucks are closed. I don't know when that happened, but I can't find a single one that's open. So I ran home to make coffee, and now I'm headed back to my cooperating school for one more class of the day. I just got to my cooperating school, and the next class starts in like 20 minutes or so, so I'm gonna have to go in here in a second. But I was thinking about it more on the drive here. I really flopped because I did not have, like, they always say a good lesson has a good beginning, middle, and end. Solid beginning. I think I had a solid beginning. The middle obviously was the lab, so I felt like that was good. But oof. I completely flopped on the ending. And it's just frustrating because, like, I'm just mad at myself about it. I should have probably figured out the timing better or just done something different, a different lab that wouldn't have taken as long, and then I could have always added in more at the end. It'd be easier, like, over plan it, but I over planned it the wrong way, like where I planned and did not take into account, I guess, I practiced and everything. I thought the timing was fine, but it was not. So the end was like barely tied, like it was like wrapped two, like if I was wrapping a present, it would be like two sides of it were wrapped, and then I just handed it over. It was done. Ugh, I'm so frustrated with myself. All I can do is hope that they see something good in the tape. Because it was just recorded. Like, I was in a teacher's classroom with the teacher, and then they recorded it in the back, and then the principals watch it, which is kind of nice because it took away some of the scary stress of it all. So that's good. But I mean, whatever happens, and I will deal with it. Tomorrow is probably when I'll know, so I will deal with it tomorrow, and then the weekend. I don't know, I just keep thinking about all the different things I could have done differently to make it a little better, but I can't do anything about it at this point. Also, this is bad, but like when you teach the same thing over and over, by the end of the day, it's so good. Like, you've found all the things that you need to change, you kept the things that are strengths, but with this, I just had like one chance to nail it, and I didn't really nail it. Like, if I was gonna give myself a grade, if I hadn't flopped with the ending, I probably would have gave myself like very low B minus, but then since the ending, I think that just kind of pushed it down to a C minus, if not a D plus, because it just like was not tied together well at all. Now if I just keep thinking about it, I'm just gonna stress myself out. So oh well, it is what it is. It's done. Now I'm just gonna drink some coffee and head inside to teach one more class this afternoon. Okay, I'm home now in comfy clothes and relaxing, and it feels like such a big weight off my shoulders to have that done. Even if I don't know the outcome yet, it still feels like a big weight off my shoulders that I am done with that part of the interview process. Because let me tell you what, the interviews were easy piece of cake compared to today's thing. Like, today's thing just stressed me to the max. It was just really scary. I don't know. So I'm glad that's over with. So I'll know tomorrow one way or another. And it's gonna be bad because I'm gonna be at school teaching tomorrow. So like, I mean, I'm okay either way. Like, part of me really doesn't think I'm going to get it anyway, so I'm kind of preparing myself for that. But I don't know how I'll feel in the moment, so it's kind of crummy that I'm gonna be like somewhere where I have to keep myself composed for the rest of the day after getting whatever news I get. It's Friday. I'm about to go into school, and I should be hearing today if I got the job. Oh, scary. I'm gonna have to like dart out of the room to answer the call if I get it, so we'll see. I'm nervous about it. Either way, I'm okay. Like, I have a job, but like, this is like a legit teaching position, so I just hope I get it. But if not, oh well, it's okay. But let me tell you what, if I do, the very first thing I'm doing is looking for a car because I need one so bad. Well, I didn't get the job, and let me tell you what, it was a heck of a lot easier to say beforehand, oh, whatever it is, whatever happens will be fine, because I almost had a mental breakdown in front of all my 8th graders. I kept myself composed, so I didn't, but it was close. They didn't really give me much of a reasoning other than that it was very close, but the other candidate just was a better fit, which is kind of like, hearing that, I automatically think, oh, I suck, or what should I have done better? But whatever. I'm already looking for more jobs right now as I speak. So like, I have one at the school I'm at. I could have a job there as a teacher assistant, but I found 2 other teaching positions as well that I'm applying to. I'm just bummed about it because I felt like something was finally going to go right in my life or finally go as planned. I feel like nothing ever goes as planned. And for me, being a 1, I need everything to go planned, like plan. And I thought this was something that was finally going to be like solid, but that's a big fat no. I don't know, I just keep beating myself up about it because I definitely already know so many things I could have done better. And then part of me is like, whatever, yeah, I can't regret the past because it's already done and over with, but I'm like, gosh dang, now they know me as the person who failed. And I hate that. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. I just need to apply to more and hopefully get something because my gosh, I need a job here in a week. Like, I'm done student teaching in a week, so I have to have a job. Now I'm stressed. I was so close to freedom. I could taste it. I was literally so close to freedom. And now I'm back to freaking square one. Ugh. Okay, well, I have to work on this really long paper that's due on Monday. And all I wanted was Starbucks, and they are still just all closed. I don't understand what's going on. But that almost sent me over the edge. Like, leaving my cooperating school already in just a funk, and all I wanted was a Starbucks coffee, and I couldn't find a single place that was open. And so I was like driving home like okay, I need to get to therapy. Okay, before I have a mental breakdown on camera, I don't know, I might add something in tomorrow about how this essay goes and if I've applied to any more schools. Yeah, but that's it for today because I just need to work on this and distract myself from breaking down. Okay, so I have literally 1, 2, 3 more little parts of this big essay, and then I'm done. And these 3 parts are probably going to take me like 4 paragraphs maybe, so I'm so close to being done. So close. I applied to 2 other jobs. I have an interview for one of them. It's only a part-time teaching position, so I don't really know how that works, but we'll see. And then the other one is a full-time teaching position, but I'm not really thinking I will get it, but we'll see if I get an interview. And then I'm applying to be a TA as well at the school that I'm at now. So I'm not having as big of a mental breakdown about it as I was yesterday, but I'm still stressed. I did it. I'm done with this long paper. I'm probably gonna go through it and read it at least once. I would go through each section as I was doing it to read it because it's so long. I didn't feel like reading it at the end, but I feel like I just need to go through one time and just make sure everything's okay. I'm watching Santa Claus 3, so that's what the noise is. That's probably it for this week. This next week is my last week student teaching, which is insane. It went so quick. In the moment, it felt like it was going slow, but now it's like, oh my gosh, it flew by. Since it's my last week with my students, I got from like the dollar section at Target pencils and erasers. And then I ordered these on Amazon. It's like a whole bunch of almost like business cards with little motivational sayings or like encouraging quotes. So I'm going to try to give at least my in-person students all one of these with their pencil and eraser. I'm sad that I won't be able to give them to my online students. I feel like I'm gypping them. So I'm going to work on that this weekend and turn in this essay. And then I'm 5 days to freedom. And then I'm sleeping for like a week. For real. I probably will do more of like a week vlog this next week since it is my last week student teaching. So stay tuned. I just remembered this. So far my YouTube channel has been all my student teaching stuff because I want to be able to like reflect on my student teaching experience. But I think I might keep it up, especially as I'm in the process of finding a job. And in the meantime, I'm definitely gonna do vlogmas. I just decided I just want to do it, so that will be the videos coming up, a little vlogmas extravaganza. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.